Some games just feel alive. You know that feeling when you step into a game and it's like the world keeps moving on its own? I've picked 11 of the most immersive open-world games you'll ever play. They're not just amazing because of their vast worlds, but also because of their strong narratives, well-written characters, and stories that pull you in completely. Let's dive in and explore these incredible worlds.
Imagine stepping into a world overflowing with monsters, kingdoms, and challenges you never saw coming. That's exactly what Dragon's Dogma II on PS5 delivers. The game is 4 times bigger than the original, stretching across 2 massive realms: Vermund, home of humans, and Batal, the land of beasts. The visuals are absolutely stunning. Every shadow, every light ray, every ripple of water makes the world feel truly alive. You play as the Arisen, destined to slay a dragon and break a cycle of fate. And with a full day-night system and physics-driven combat, every step feels intense, dangerous, and immersive. And the pawn system? It's genius. You create your main companion, shape their personality and playstyle, then hire 2 more pawns from other players, making the entire journey feel like co-op inside a single-player world. Vocations are wildly diverse: fighter, archer, thief, mage, or unique hybrids like Mystic Spearhand and Trickster. Switch vocations, mix abilities, and every run plays differently. Quests don't just pop up as map markers. You discover them naturally by exploring, listening, and interacting with NPCs who live real daily routines. Dragon's Dogma II on PS5 is a full-blown adventure, massive, dynamic, and packed with freedom and danger. It's the kind of action fantasy experience that grabs you for hours and refuses to let go. Fallout 4 is what happens when Bethesda hands you total freedom in a post-apocalyptic wasteland and says, "Go survive." You wake up as the sole survivor of Vault 111, stepping into the ruins of Boston and the Commonwealth. Every street, bunker, and crater hiding secrets, side quests, and NPCs who feel like they're living their own desperate lives. Every decision hits hard. Who do you stand with? The Brotherhood of Steel? The Railroad? The Minutemen? Your choices shape entire settlements, alliances, and the fate of the world. Combat blends fast action with VATS precision, letting you freeze the chaos and target enemies with surgical detail. Weapon modding is insane, turning simple guns into personalized death machines. And the settlement system? It pulls you in deep, building, defending, customizing, and watching your own little communities grow in a broken world. On PS5, the visuals pop with sharp lighting, harsh shadows, and dynamic weather that makes every moment feel raw and immersive. This is the kind of game that makes you message your friends at 1 a.m. saying, "Dude, you have to play Fallout 4," because trying to explain the experience sounds crazy in the best way. Fallout 4 isn't just an open-world RPG, it's a survival epic, packed with freedom, danger, discovery, and moments that stay with you long after you put the controller down. Look guys, honestly, I've always dreamed of playing a game that truly lets you feel the weight of a katana. Every strike, every movement like you're a real samurai. And then Ghost of Tsushima came along and made that dream a reality with Jin Sakai, the legendary warrior. The gameplay? Every strike matters. Every move requires strategy. Do I honor the samurai code or act as the ghost, using stealth and tactics? Sometimes you stop and ask yourself, am I really playing a game? Or am I starring in a live-action Japanese movie? Even the DualSense makes you feel every clash, every hit, the cinematic scenes. Wow. It's like watching a movie. Lighting moves with the wind, facial expressions are incredible, every action meticulously choreographed. And the PS5 remastered version? 4K, 60 FPS, every detail polished, the sound of the wind, the clash of swords, the horse's gallop, everything pulls you fully into the moment. Believe me, Ghost of Tsushima, it's a dream come true. An experience that leaves you tense, amazed, and completely immersed. From the moment I booted up No Man's Sky on PS5, I felt like I was lost in a universe with no limits. I hopped into my starship and flew over a strange planet, and everything around me was just weird. Creatures I'd never seen before, plants with insane colors, and the atmosphere made me feel on edge. I got lost in a glowing cave once, heard some movement, and thought, oh no. I ran out as fast as I could. Every planet feels unique. Just when I think I've seen it all, a new world pops up that blows my mind. Combat is wild, sentinels chasing you, epic space battles, and honestly, I even threw my controller out of excitement and frustration a couple times. Building is just as fun. I've made bases on mountains, in dense forests, even on my personal freighter. The best part? Playing with friends. Exploring planets together, visiting each other's bases. It makes the universe feel alive. No Man's Sky isn't just a game. It's a real adventure. And every time I jump back in, I discover something new that amazes me all over again. The Witcher 3 isn't just a game. It's an entire world you step into and never want to leave. You play as Geralt, a monster hunter torn between fate and danger, searching for Ciri, the girl who could reshape the future of every kingdom. The open world is huge and alive, dark forests hiding beasts, ruined castles filled with secrets, and villages where every NPC feels like part of a living story. Combat is sharp and tactical. You mix swordplay, powerful signs, and alchemy to take down creatures that actually react to your strategies. And the choices you make, they matter, shaping your journey across multiple paths and leading to 36 different endings, each with real emotional weight. Side content is on another level. Witcher contracts feel like full stories, treasure hunts lead to legendary gear, and even Gwent pulls you into its own addictive world. Then you reach the expansions, Hearts of Stone and Blood and Wine, and they hit with massive, story-rich adventures that feel like entire games on their own. The PS5 next-gen update brings it all to life with stunning visuals, improved lighting, smoother performance, and a level of immersion that makes every battle, every dialogue, every quiet moment on horseback feel unforgettable. Simply put, The Witcher 3 isn't just a classic, it's a living legend, and every second you spend in it feels magica. Guys, I've got to be honest. I loved the first Red Dead Redemption. But Red Dead Redemption 2? This is a whole different league. From the gripping story to the insane, lifelike graphics to an open world overflowing with detail, it feels like you're actually living in the American West of 1899. You play as Arthur Morgan, an outlaw and a key member of the Vanderlyn gang, and every choice you make truly matters thanks to the brilliant honor system. The freedom is unbelievable. Ride through snowy mountains, haunted swamps, and bustling frontier towns. Hunt wildlife, get into shootouts, tame horses, or just talk to characters who feel shockingly real. Every activity, from fishing to gang missions, pulls you deeper into a world that refuses to let go. And then there's Red Dead Online, taking everything even further. Create your own character, form a posse, take on missions, and explore the wild frontier with players from across the globe. Red Dead Redemption 2. It's a living world. Rich, emotional, and unforgettable. A masterpiece you'll lose hours in without even noticing. Alright guys, let me be honest with you about Horizon Zero Dawn. This game completely blew me away the first time I played it. Seriously, the open world, designed by Guerrilla Studios, is incredible. You play as Aloy, a brave hunter in a futuristic world dominated by colossal animal-like machines. At first, you might think, oh, just hunting robots? But trust me, the story is deep. Every corner of this world hides secrets of the old civilization, and you're trying to uncover humanity's past while solving the mystery of these machines. The gameplay is so much fun. Using bows, arrows, traps, and the spear gives you insane tactical freedom. Plus, the old world focus device lets you spot enemy weak points and harvest resources to craft new gear. And exploration? Forests, deserts, snowy mountains, every area feels so alive, and the dynamic day-night cycle and weather make the world feel even more real. Even the Frozen Wilds expansion takes it to another level. New machines, new missions, and locations that pull you deeper into the game. And the PS5 remastered version? Wow. The graphics, lighting, and details are next level, making the game feel even more alive, even though no one really asked for a remaster, haha. Honestly, Horizon Zero Dawn isn't just a game, it's a full-blown experience. So, for those who've played it, did you ever feel like you were really part of this dangerous, mysterious world? I've got to be honest with you. I grew up watching all the Harry Potter movies, and I loved them with all my heart. I always dreamed of a game that could truly pull me into that magical world, make me feel like I'm walking through Hogwarts itself. And then, Hogwarts Legacy arrived. From the very first moment you step into the castle, you feel the magic in every corner. Flying on your broom across the Scottish Highlands, exploring the Forbidden Forest, wandering through Hogsmeade. The world is massive, alive, and packed with secrets just waiting for you to uncover them. The story? Set in the 1800s, a century before the events of the books. You're a fifth-year student discovering ancient magic, uncovering dark secrets, battling goblins and rogue wizards. It's an experience that completely immerses you, making you feel like you're crafting your own adventure in Hogwarts. The gameplay is super fun and fluid, casting spell combos, exploiting enemy weaknesses, and fighting in cinematic encounters. And the customization is incredible. Choose your house, grow magical plants, brew potions, tame magical creatures, upgrade your skills and gear. Every choice matters and pulls you deeper into the experience. The graphics? On PS5, it's mind-blowing. Light dances through the castle halls, shadows move through the forest, creatures feel alive. It really feels like you're in a real movie. So if you've ever dreamed of living in a magical world, trust me, this is the closest you'll ever get. Hogwarts is waiting, and it's even more incredible than you imagined. Want to visit America but can't afford the trip? Don't worry, GTA 5 has you covered. The game that shattered records and became Rockstar's biggest hit ever. Los Santos isn't just a city, it's a living, breathing beast, glowing with chaos, grit, and endless stories waiting to explode. You step into the lives of three legends: Michael, the retired bank robber drowning in suburban madness; Franklin, the hungry hustler chasing a way out; and Trevor, pure, unpredictable insanity wrapped in human form. Freedom here is absolute. Steal the fastest cars, pull off heart-pounding heists, outrun the cops in roaring sirens, or get lost in a city that never stops moving. And then GTA Online takes everything further. Worldwide players, massive heists, high-speed races, criminal empires, non-stop action. GTA 5, it's an adrenaline-charged experience, a wild and vibrant world that makes you laugh, sweat, and feel like you're living inside a story that refuses to sleep. Elden Ring completely shattered my expectations. I'd never touched a Souls game before, but this one pulls you in instantly. The world is massive, packed with secrets, dragons, brutal monsters, and that signature dark fantasy crafted by Miyazaki alongside George R.R. Martin. It feels like stepping straight into a living, breathing fantasy epic. Combat is fierce and unforgiving. Every swing, every dodge, every decision matters. You're forced to read enemy patterns, adapt fast, and build your character exactly the way you want, whether that's powerful magic, heavy weapons, or agile skill-based combat. What truly amazed me is the freedom. You can gallop across huge open fields, climb cliffs, break into ancient fortresses, and stumble into bosses that feel legendary the moment they appear. Every area makes you ask, can I survive this? What's hiding deeper inside? And every corner rewards your curiosity with something shocking, mysterious, or jaw-dropping. The world of Elden Ring is breathtaking, massive, dangerous, and endlessly exciting. It keeps your heart racing with tension and wonder from start to finish. This is a game you absolutely need to experience for yourself. Cyberpunk 2077 isn't just massive, it's a full-scale futuristic experience built with insane ambition by CD Projekt, the same team behind the legendary Witcher 3. Night City isn't simply a city, it's a living organism pulsing with neon lights, chaos, secrets, and danger waiting on every corner. You step in as V, shaping your story through stealth, hacking, or full-blown combat, and every decision you make sends ripples through the world. On PS5, the updated visuals take everything to another level. The lighting, reflections, and weather effects lock you into total immersion. Side quests hit with cinematic storytelling, and characters like Johnny Silverhand bring raw tension and emotional weight to every scene. Your choices twist storylines, change outcomes, and make every playthrough feel uniquely yours. In short, Cyberpunk 2077 is a dark, thrilling, and fully immersive future adventure, alive, dangerous, and unforgettable from the first minute to the last.